It's a Magic Kingdom day and date night at Citricos. Come and join us for day 13.
I don't wanna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go.
Welcome to Royal Highnesses. I'm Dan and you are joining me on our YouTube channel Jet and Genie here at Walt Disney World. Today is day number 13 of our trip and we're off to Magic Kingdom. Slept very well last night. The bed at the Grand Floridian is really comfortable. I sleep really well there, so I had a good night's sleep. I'm raring to go. We're just taking the walking path from Grand Floridian across to Magic Kingdom, and there we have got some lightning lanes booked. Our first one was Peter Pan's flight, but that's gone down. So just given us one that we can use on any ride. I'm hoping by the time we get there that Peter Pan is back up and we can use it for that. So let's see how we get on. I don't know what we've got booked for the other two, I can't remember. We're going to grab a quick service breakfast. We're going to have a quick service lunch. And then when we've had enough of the park, we're going to lay by the pool because it's a beautiful day here today. It's a bit cold, but it's beautiful. And then tonight, David's told me already he needs 3 hours to get ready.
I didn't say that. I said that you're not going to rush me to get ready, saying, oh, come on, we've got 30 minutes to get ready.
No,
like you normally do.
You told me that you need 3 hours.
No,
so
I've
scheduled that in for you.
I didn't actually, you're talking shit again.
I've scheduled in 3 hours for you to get ready. But our date night tonight is at Citricos, which is one of our favourite signature restaurants here at Walt Disney World. It's at our home DVC resort at the Grand Floridian, just behind me. And this is the restaurant we went to after I proposed to David and we got engaged. I booked it as a surprise to celebrate our engagement. I'm so glad he said yes, because it would have been my least favourite restaurant now if that had been the case. But yeah, very kind of relaxing day. We're going to do some fast passes, we're going to do some shopping, we're going to get some photos. That lady looked a bit like Carol, didn't she? But Carol doesn't run.
Yeah, not with the running.
Yeah, not with the running. The only thing Carol will run for is Figment. But we're going to do some fast passes. We're going to grab a couple of bites to eat. We're going to do a bit of shopping here today. Get our Christmas decoration. Pick one up for my mum and dad as well. And yeah, it's going to be quite a nice day hopefully. Come along and enjoy day 13 with us. So I think we have now worked out it was the glasses cases that were affecting us at security. Since we've been holding them out, we haven't been searched.
You get through every time.
Yeah. So, but there's a lot of people here this morning waiting to get in. What time is it? It's just approaching 9:30. It's very busy. So our first lightning lane this morning was for Peter Pan's flight. It's currently down, so they've given us one of those ones you can use for any attraction. We're going to walk to Peter Pan's flight to see if it's coming back up. We haven't done that yet this trip, and if not, we're going to use it for Pooh. Because the whole trip has been a really unusually long wait for the Pooh ride. It's not even a good ride, I don't even know why there's a wait, but it's rubbish, yeah. Thanks for that.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, it is.
But yeah, it's not a good ride, but we haven't done it, and there's no lightning lanes available for it today either, which is really strange. So if we can't do Peter Pan, we'll just do that, I think. Tick that one off the list, isn't it? I think despite spending very little time in the Magic Kingdom this trip so far, we've done nearly every ride, haven't we?
It feels like we've been here loads. I don't know why you say that.
We've been here lots of times, but not for very long each time.
Oh, we have. It's been forever.
Well, you're going to be here all day today, so there you go.
I'm not. I'm only here part of the day.
There's a lot of people coming in. I don't know why, because I think it's a party day today. It is a party day today, so in theory, it should be a quieter day here today, because most people will go to another park where they can do a night event and fireworks and stuff. So, but this is a lot of people coming in. Some of them are mincing down Main Street as if they're in some kind of rush, swinging their popcorn bucket as they go. Oh. Family of morons there, all wearing the same pyjamas. At 9:30 in the morning at Magic Kingdom. We do love a moron, don't we?
Well, I'd do that if I'd find the ones I wanted.
As I said, we do love a moron. Photo pass photographers are harder to spot in the winter because rather than having the lovely bright green shirts, they wear these blue and grey, blue and beige coats. A little bit harder to spot. Wait time? 30 minutes. We'll do the lightning lane. Even the lightning lane looks quite long for this morning. And now waited outside in the outside section of the queue for the lightning lane here. But it's moving, which is the most important thing. The dwarves, however, the queue's coming all the way out of the door. What's the wait for dwarves? Can you see that? I bet we can't without our glasses. You going on P wearing your ERT shirt?
Cute little t-shirt, isn't it? Look, he's got his leg out. Who else does that?
Oh, our little Bruno. You're so horrible. Christopher Robbins. He does look gay though, doesn't he?
Yeah, Papa. What a little twat.
Maybe for you.
If you ask me, he'll never reach that.
Why me? Why me? Oh dear. Hang on tightly, Roo.
Bouncing makes you feel just great, doesn't it?
Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
Hooray for Pooh, too.
Hooray for Pooh! That's when you fill up the 4 days on, wasn't it? What was it, David?
Hooray for Pooh!
So while we were in line for Pooh, we did a quick mobile order at the Friar's Nook. Get some breakfast. You ready for some breakfast?
Morning!
Oh God, here she comes. Oh, Helium Hill to herself.
Here she is.
Here she is. Yes, we've done our little mobile order, so we get a bit of breakfast. Friar's Nook, we'll show you what we get.
I don't know what my options are.
So we've got sausage, egg, cheddar in a bagel, right?
We have.
I'll eat anything.
Indeed. With.
He's going to cover that in ketchup, very shortly.
I mean, if
Veronica,
They
what?
need to deadhead their hostas.
Oh, Veronica, tell us all about the hostas.
Raw, jolly hockey stick.
There's jolly hockey sticks. Tell us about the hostas.
Did you know that's what they were before I said?
Of course I
You
didn't.
learn. Oh. Oh, I thought you were learning from hubby.
How was your breakfast?
Oh God, it was a lot.
Too much.
I don't want to weigh myself after this trip. I really don't.
But yeah, it was just a little bit too much food. When we had it before, it kind of came in like a little pretzel roll, still with the egg and the cheddar and the sausage patty. So yeah, before it was like really, really good. But this time it came in like a great big bagel, and I have to say that bagel was probably too much bread. I feel very full up now. Tots really nice, they're really hot. It's quite a solid place to get breakfast at Magic Kingdom, the Friar's Nook. But I think if we did that again, we'd probably share. We do quite like this little ride, it's quite a nice little one. Standby line is currently only 10 minutes. That's a waste of a lightning lane, isn't it?
Make the captain walk the plank again.
You do it? Mr. Smee! So Little Mermaid has just gone down. Literally, we've got in the line to scan in for our lightning lane. It went down. So we've been given another multi-pass to use on any attraction. So we're going to try and keep hold of that one now until Peter Pan comes back up, because then we'll be able to go straight in the line for that one, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Peter Pan has been down all morning though, which is a little bit unusual. All the cast members are out front though, taking all the abuse, I dare say. All to work here. Oh, it's Captain Hook. Captain? No. Nice to see you, Captain. We do have a lightning lane for Small World, but our window for Pirates is coming up sooner, so we'll go and do that and then come back for this one. We love a bit of Pirates, don't we?
Yeah.
Hurrah!
Hurrah!
Do you remember that guy in Beacon Barrel last week? Every time he spoke to us, like, hurrah! He was like, fuck off.
Yes.
He was not for us, was he? He was very annoying. It made me laugh when we first went into Beacon Barrel. Carol started to film him giving his like first little speech, and he said to her, "I don't want to be filmed." And I thought, yeah, if I was doing this job, being a dickhead all day, I wouldn't want it on the internet either.
Being a prat playing a character. Like, what's the difference between doing it in public and being filmed? Do you know what I mean?
Your mum will get a job in there.
Oh no, not with her hip and her cough.
The standby line is only 10 minutes. Which is very good. All Captain Jack is out.
Come on, son. Do you not sub our verses?
Tell us what's happening.
What?
Tell us what's happening.
We're just waiting for Peter Pan to see if it's working or not.
They appear to be testing it, and it appears to be moving.
So we've done Small World, we've done Pirates. What else? That's it. Little Mermaid was down.
I've done something else as well, didn't we, this morning, first thing?
I can't remember.
Who?
Oh, we did Winnie the Pooh. Peter Pan's back up and running now, so we've just come on to that. The lady had to do something with our lightning lane because it wasn't working or something. I don't know. I don't really understand. She weren't no pixie, was she?
Darling! Stop being so mean!
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Ready? Where is it?
Goodbye, Nana.
Goodbye, Nana. Best ride in Disney.
The best ride in the whole of Disney.
I love
So the line for Peter Pan is already at 55 minutes, having just reopened. And we've got 2 of these fast passes, lightning lanes to use for any attraction. For the Haunted Mansion next, it's got a 35-minute wait. And the line is coming out of the attraction, so we're going to go through the lightning lane, hopefully. Hopefully this will work. I've been dying to go on this. Come on, laugh. Humour me. This line is very, very dark now that they've closed that off to hide the construction of the Rivers of America. Bit gloomy. So as you know, if you watched our last couple of series of vlogs, we are not fans of the Country Bear Jamboree. But it's been updated, they've got new songs, they've made it more woke. So we're going to give it a try and see what we think. I think we're still going to hate it, but let's try and see.
The show's about to start. I can't wait to see it again. And for the rest of the day, the songs will be stuck in my head. Where else will they get stuck? We don't have bodies. It's a Country Bear Musical Jamboree. Knees slapping, toes tapping to believe. And now, sweeter than a hive full of honey, it's our very own Trixie and the talented trio, Bunny, Bubbles, and Beulah. Or is it Beulah, Bunny, and Bubbles? Well, any way you count it, they're triple the fun.
So I've got the special Santa Shack float, and it's got given to me for free. The manager just came over, pulled me out of the line and asked me whether he recognised me from somewhere. I said probably not, no. And he said, oh, let me take care of you. He went and got this for me, and then when he came back he told me it was on Mickey.
That's weird.
That's weird, no? But I got
Is it what you wanted?
Yes, but I got it for free. You never get anything for free here at Disney, but I got it for free.
Was it dropped on the floor?
No, he made it fresh. So there's pog juice, coconut Dole Whip, and then a spicy pineapple cake pop, which is different to what they have normally. The coconut is definitely my favourite Dole Whip.
I'm sure it tastes even nicer now if it was free.
Anything that's free tastes nice, I know. It's on Mickey.
What's in the Christmas tree?
It's a spiced pineapple cake pop. Would you like some? Oh. That's really nice. It is actually spiced. It's really nice. I'll try it.
did you think of the Country Bear Jamboree?
So, okay, so the Country Bear Jamboree, I've always found a bit weird, a bit creepy. I'm not a country music lover either, so coupled with the creepy bears and the shit country music, I've never really liked it. But they were singing Disney songs today in a country style, which I thought was better.
At least we understood the songs.
At least we understood the songs. I thought that the animatronics were better as well. They've obviously been updated. They seem better, particularly the moose heads and stuff on the wall. They were much better. The new costumes were quite good. Do I love it? No. But do I think it's better than it was? Definitely. Am I going to rush back on my next trip? Absolutely not. But it was bearable, and I kind of slightly enjoyed it. Not massively, but slightly enjoyed it more than I ever have before. So yeah, I'm taking that as a win. What did you think?
I thought it was better this time, just by the fact that the songs were Disney, so it meant something to us. Before it was a bit pointless. We didn't really get it, did we? It's still a bit crap, isn't it? Let's be honest. Because we do it the wrong way round, don't we?
Oh,
so
yes.
We do the day month year,
Okay.
you guys do month.
Yes, I got you. I'll make sure she knows that too.
So this year's Christmas decoration is coming from Crystal Arts, Aribus Brothers. He's just gone to go and sort out getting it engraved.
I said we'll collect it on Tuesday morning.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Don't forget though.
Do you have any discounts with Disney by chance?
We've got DVC.
DVC? Perfect. They'll be 10% off.
Purchases have been made. What have you just done?
Well, we've just spent a small fortune in terms of Christmas decorations on a lovely little crystal Mickey bauble that we're going to engrave our wedding year onto, because we get that as a tradition for every event that we have, anniversary or something. Yeah, so we need to pick that up on Tuesday morning before we leave, and then pack it very carefully into the suitcase. It was the more expensive option, but the ones that they had in the Christmas shop were just tap this year. So I was very against ending up with just that. Very pretty on the tree.
And you're going to be at the top of the tree, aren't you, this year?
I am actually.
The fairy.
Well, no, that'd be a bit hard because we are not having a tree because we're here.
Yeah, true. Next year. There's always time.
Oh, I hear moms like that. Okay.
Silence, my heart's beating, my heart's running fast. I'm trying to hide it, feels like it is best to look inside. 'Cause I don't want you to feel bad for me all the time. Why I'm broken too, and why I feel so much all the time. Sister, wait for me. Been too long since I saw your face. And brother, call me. 'Cause when I feel small, I always miss my family. Tonight
last time we saw you was probably as we were leaving Magic Kingdom earlier on this afternoon. So let's talk about that first of all. Magic Kingdom this morning, we'd paid for the multi-pass for lightning lanes, but didn't really need it. The lines weren't really that long. So yeah, I don't think we got the money out of the lightning lane, and because we didn't go to a theme park tonight, we didn't get to use it at a second park as well for the money we paid. Party days, you probably don't need that multi-pass, because the park is typically quieter. So if we were to come back and do it again, which I'm sure we will one day, I probably wouldn't buy that again, and just kind of suck it and see. But anyway, Magic Kingdom was good this morning. David got his.
Would you? Darling, do you want to try that tonight? Oh, darling, you walked into that one.
You can tell someone's had a lot of wine today, can't you?
I haven't had a lot of wine today at all.
Always on the wine. Such a little pisshead. So Magic Kingdom was fine. This afternoon we just basically chilled out by the pool. We had about 3 hours just laying by the pool today. Very nice, very much needed. And then we came up to the room. We spent some time getting ready. We didn't go out for date night looking like this. We've come back and got changed since. But yeah, nice afternoon. And then tonight we had our date night. So David didn't take 3 hours to get ready. He took 2 hours and 20 minutes to get ready. So
I didn't.
Oh, was it longer?
I didn't. You're lying. You're just talking crap again.
Was it longer?
No, you're just talking crap again.
It was about 2 hours 20 minutes. But he did look lovely. He looked absolutely stunning, actually. To give credit where credit's due, if you put the effort in, the results do come. So well done, David.
I didn't put a lot of effort in, actually.
You did. You put 2 hours
I didn't.
and 20 minutes worth of effort. And you look lovely. In fact, I'm going to start a photo of you right here.
You're not.
People to see how beautiful you look.
You're not. I'm not giving permission for this to be used.
You look so cute in your little pink ladies jacket. So nice. Very cute. Anyway, went to Citricos. The reason for going to Citricos is that is the restaurant we went to straight after we got engaged. We got engaged at Magic Kingdom. We went straight to Enchanted Rose for drinks and Citricos for celebration dinner. So, what are you giggling at?
Did you just fart?
I didn't just fart.
I heard something.
There was a noise from the room next door through the interconnecting door. Is that what you heard?
Okay, you can blame it on that. Right, go on. Enchanted Rose.
The things you laugh at. So we wanted to go back to Citricos because this is our last trip here before we get married. So it just seemed fitting. So we went there tonight, seated very, very efficiently. We checked in on the app. Probably waited less than 3 minutes while we got our things, our tables ready, taken straight through. And this is where it kind of went a bit awry initially. So we were seated not where we were seated before. We were seated much closer to the kind of the entrance to the restaurant, right next to where the open kitchen is, so we could see the chefs cooking the food and stuff, which was nice. But right next to us, where we were seated, was a table with a young family, and one of the kids was just constantly crying, moaning, and not screaming, but kind of making a lot of noise. And I sat down and I was like, oh my god, this is our date night, and we've now got to listen to other people's children in a signature restaurant making all this noise. And I wasn't impressed, to the point of I was going to ask to get moved. I said to David, like, we don't want to spend our whole date night listening to someone else's kid. Like, why are people bringing their kids to signature restaurants that late at night? Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. Put the children to bed like they're supposed to at bedtime. Like, don't be bringing them into the signature restaurants, because it ruins it for everybody else. I was getting quite irritated by that, and I said to David, like, I'm going to speak to the waiter, see if we can get moved, because I can't sit here for the whole night and have our meal spoilt by these people. Anyway, as I was just about getting ready to ask the waiter, the server, Nadim, who was lovely, they started to pack up to leave. So it actually worked out very well, because they left probably about 10 minutes after we'd been seated. The restaurant tonight was a little bit more boisterous than it was the first time we dined there. It's a little bit like how California Grill was when we went there. We didn't like the rowdiness of it. The California Grill didn't used to be like that before the fixed price menu. they brought in a fixed price menu and it attracted a different crowd. And when we sat down, I was like, oh, it's quite rowdy in here, isn't it? There's no... the lighting is beautiful. It's really soft lighting in Citricos, but there's no kind of atmospheric music. So all you can hear is just chatter and noise. It got better after about 20 minutes, half an hour of being there. It kind of started to subside as the restaurant got quieter. But it was quite a loud restaurant experience when we first sat down, and I was a bit kind of, this doesn't feel signature to me. Kids crying, loads and loads of chatter and noise, people walking about in their theme park clothes.
That's everywhere here.
Yes.
Because that's the type of place and the people that come. That's how it is.
Yeah. And I do think it's worse in certain restaurants. Narcosis was the same, I have to say. It did have all the theme park people and all the kids and stuff. Anyway, that aside, let's talk about what we had. So, I started off with a pineapple daiquiri. That was really, really nice. It was really... it had like a little spice to it as well as sweetness. It was really, really good. So to start, I had a celery root sunchoke bisque, which is not something that I probably would normally choose. But anyway, that's what I ordered. It came with pickled pears, spiced brown butter, and sunchoke chips. And that bisque was lovely. It was really nice. Before we had that, we got given some complimentary bread. We had a cheese brioche and then a whole wheat piece of bread each as well. Very, very nice. That came with a guava and Thai basil butter that had some kind of special salt on it. That was really nice. Really enjoyed my soup. Bisque. Really delicious. It just tasted really creamy. You could taste the celery, and the pickled pears were really, really particularly delicious in there as well. So that was really good. For my main course, I wanted the roulade chicken. That sounded really nice. It came with a mushroom jus though. I asked if I could have it without the mushroom jus, explained I didn't like mushrooms. He told me it had mushroom in the roulade as well. So I diverted my choice from that. Oh, like your bum. And then I went for the oak grilled filet mignon, which came with potato puree, seasonal vegetables, which was basically asparagus. And then it had a sherry jouet gelo beef jus. Try and say that after a few drinks, eh? That was okay. I've definitely had better filet mignon at Disney before, both at Gico and Narcosis. It wasn't the nicest piece of meat I've had here. It was cooked medium rare, as I asked. It was cooked very, very well, but to cut it was a little bit not. It wasn't tough at all. Like that's not the word, but it wasn't. The knife didn't just glide through it like it has done previously. It was fine. It was nice. I enjoyed it. The potato, the asparagus, all very good. It was a nice meal. I really enjoyed it. And Nadine was great, our server. He was excellent. You know, he was really, really nice. I've met him before, but I don't remember exactly when and how, but I knew him straight away. Overall, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
7?
Yeah, it was nice to be back at Citricos, but it didn't feel as amazing as it did the first time, and I think that's because we were celebrating our engagement at the time, and it was like we was quite overwhelmed by the whole situation. But just that atmosphere with the noise and the kid, and then the filet mignon for the price as well, not being brilliant. I don't know, 7 out of 10.
No, I agree with what Dan just said about the restaurant tonight. The atmosphere was a bit lacking. They just need some music in there. Like, even put a pianist in there would be really, really nice, like they have in the lobby at the Grand Floridian. So, I don't know why they don't have that. It's a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, the family next to us were a bit annoying, but they left after a while, so that was fine as well. And the restaurant did sort of get quieter throughout the evening, so that helped. It didn't really affect things too much, did it?
No. Once they'd gone and we started eating the bread, it was all good.
Yeah.
It was just that initial reaction to sitting there. I couldn't hear what you were saying over the noise.
I know you couldn't. Everything I was saying, you were going, what?
I think you'll find I was saying, pardon, monsieur.
The server was brilliant. Really, really good. He said he's been there 30 odd years.
37 years.
37. It's longer than I've been alive.
Well, almost.
I'm 35.
Age, not waste.
No, he was brilliant. Very, very good. So to start, I had the yuzu soy roasted duck, which was really, really tasty. It came with quail's eggs. It was really, really delicious. Really nice. Really nicely presented as well, but you won't see that from the picture that's probably going to be posted now because the lighting in Citricos, as nice as it is for atmosphere, forget taking good quality photos in there because it's just not good for that. But it was lovely. I'm really glad I had that. For the main, I had togarashi crusted cobia, it's called, which is like a white fish. It was quite a solid white fish, so it wasn't super flaky, but it cut nicely. But togarashi is like it's a Korean chili powder, which we use I use it at home in cooking sometimes. And it does have quite a kick, but this crust that was on the fish had hardly any kick at all. So I'm guessing it was Disney spice. They probably used about 1 grain of spice on it, but it was nice. It came with pak choi, and the pak choi was cooked perfectly actually, which is quite hard to do really, because you either get it very raw or completely like it's been cooked the life out of, so that was good. The wine was nice, it was nothing remarkable, and after 2 or 3 sips all of it tastes the same. It was a white wine Sauvignon from France, Sancerre. I'd probably, do you know what, I'd probably give it a 8. Yeah, no, it needs to be an 8 out of 10 to be honest. I think you can't go more because of the things like atmosphere was a little bit lacking. But apart from that, there wasn't really much else wrong with it. I loved the butter, that Thai basil butter. And what was it?
Guava.
Guava. That was really, really strange, but nice. And the bread was delicious, actually. Which is something that you also don't really get here, is nice bread. Sorry. Is that a pak choi? So tomorrow we've got a bit of a lazy morning, but we are going up and out to Disney Springs. We're going to brunch.
At CityWorks.
At CityWorks. Dan will tell you more. And then we've got Jollywood Nights tomorrow night at Hollywood Studio, which is like Hollywood Studios Christmas party type thing.
Type thing.
Type thing.
Oh, I like that. Type thing.
Type thing.
We're going to meet Rex, aren't we?
You're going to meet Rex.
Anyway, finish off the video for us and give us the outro and then we're done.
So if you like this video, we're going to sign off now. So if you like this video, share it with your friends. Don't forget to give it the thumbs up. And hit that notification bell so you know when our videos land. We'll see you next week for our... No.
Yeah, that's it, that's it.
We'll see you next week for our next vlog. And remember, never grow up. See you next time.
Good night.
A flash of grumble.
Do you want to see the grumble? Oh. The stench of that, eh? Oh.